But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you're crazy. Maybe we're crazy.
In news today, a community mental health agency that is sponsoring workshops aimed at preventing the spread of AIDS has attempted to involve the local churches in these workshops. One church has already withdrawn its support because the workshops encourage safer sexual practices, such as the use of condoms. A spokesperson for the church explained that support was withdrawn because using condoms is contrary to church's beliefs. We were able to speak with Lupe, a social worker at the agency, who is also a member of the church, and here's what she had to say.
Thank you, Matt, and thank you, Counseling Network News, for having me today. As he said, I find myself in an ethical dilemma because I agree and understand the church's reasons for withdrawing support for these workshops. But as a member of the community, I feel invested in it and know that there is a need for these types of workshops because of the community members and their sexual and drug practices. I therefore decided to consult with some of my colleagues.
And rolling.
Is there chocolate in my teeth?
No, you okay, you okay.
You sure? Good morning, San Diego. My name is Samuel Santos, and I'm coming to you live from the Counseling News Network. Now it's time for our daily What Would You Do segment. According to an AP Newswire story out of Gonzales, California, in an increasingly diverse society, therapists have seen a steady growth in clients facing issues with interracial marriages. Here we have the case of Paul, an allegedly racist father. Deeply distressed, Paul went to a local agency to seek help about his anxiety with the issues of interracial marriage. Paul finds himself severely disappointed in himself as a father because his daughter's in an engagement with a man of another race. Paul has gone as far as threatening to disinherit her if she marries him. Ironically, the therapist is in interracial marriage herself. The therapist proceeded by disclosing this fact and let him know of her difficulties with what she perceives as his prejudices. The therapist was so distraught that she told Paul she was unsure if she could continue working with him and promptly ended the session. So we want to know, what would you do, San Diego? So email us at cbb0607@cnn.org. Now to Stormy Sally with our CNN weather report. Sally?
Thank you, Samuel. And good morning, San Diego. And now for our weather. In sunny Escondido, we're going to have some happy sun. Now, meanwhile, over in La Mesa, we've got a little bit about some angry winds coming through from Alaska. And for the final weather of the day, sunny San Diego, where happiness just fills the air. Luckily, this is happening because there's been a depressive start coming from Utah, but it's all gone now. Now, why don't you just sit on that while you go through your day?
Oh, are we on camera? Well, thank you, Stormy Sally, for that wonderful weather report. Today we bring you a story from our That Wasn't the Best Move blog. We bring you these stories weekly so we can learn from them and hopefully we can do it better next time. Our story today is of a 45-year-old woman named Helen. Helen has been seeing a counselor at a mental health clinic for 6 sessions, which is the maximum amount of sessions that this clinic allows. Helen suffers from depression, has a hard time waking up in the mornings, and has had suicidal fantasies. At the 6th session, Helen's counselor decided that her condition warrants long-term therapy and she does not feel competent to work with her due to her minimal experience with depression. This community center has a policy to refer clients who need long-term therapy to private therapists. Helen's counselor discussed this with her at the last session, saying she's going to refer her due to her limited experience and that her sessions are done. Helen did not react to this news very well. She said that she does not want to see a new counselor, she does not want to have to tell her story again, and that if she needs intensive therapy, she'd rather stay with this counselor. If she can't continue seeing this counselor, she will not continue therapy. So folks, what could we have done differently? That is our news today from Counselor News Network.
But maybe I'm crazy.
Ooh, here's what we need to do. What?
The weather is so frightful.
I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. The mother boys don't know how to act. Yeah. I think it's special what's behind your back. Yeah. So turn around and I'll pick up the slack. Yeah. Take him to the bridge. Dirty babe. You see these shackles, baby, on this slave. I'll let you leave from misbehave.
Sugar power?
Sure.
Right?
Trying to make sure I
It's just that no one makes me feel this way. Take it to the chorus. Come here, girl.
What are you doing? Are you recording?
Yes.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Go ahead, be gone with it. Come to the back. Go ahead, be gone with it. VIP. Go ahead, be gone with it. Drink some of me. Go ahead, be gone with it. See what you're twerking with. Go ahead, be gone with it. Look at those hips. Go ahead, be gone with it. You make me smile. Go ahead, be gone with it. Go ahead, child. Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy out. Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy out. Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy out.
What do you think, Adrian? Is it looking a little cloudy today? Woo! Did you see that? Sorry.
Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy out. Go